Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Mr. Alberto Pina. He's with Braustin Mobile Homes. Him and his brothers found this company a couple years ago, but he's been in the industry for almost a decade. I want to say thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, good, strong baritone voice on the radio. He's like 7 feet away.
You're talking about me.
No. He's like 7 feet away from the mic, and he's loud as heck. All right, cool. So let's talk about Braustin Mobile Homes. Tell me all about the company.
So we founded Braustin Mobile Homes last January as a virtual mobile home dealership. And basically what that means is we help folks predominantly online, over the phone, go through the process of becoming a homeowner with factory-built housing. Whether it's helping them find the land, any site work needed, utilities, that kind of stuff, and then of course the home, we help them ship it direct from the factory to their home site.
So standard way of doing it would be what?
The way it's been done the last 30, 40 years, traditional dealership where there's 20 or 30 models there. The customer comes through.
Hard sales.
Yeah, some hard sales. Definitely hard sales. And what we're looking to accomplish is what CarMax did to the used car industry.
Sure.
Where it's, everything's moving to online now. And our goal is to help people with things like VR tours and that upfront menu pricing on the website, basically be able to shop from home from their couch.
Sure.
So they do an online, like a virtual walkthrough of a mobile home.
Yes.
Pick something out, call you, and then you can set everything up through the phone and then send it their way.
Yeah.
That makes things a lot easier.
Definitely.
Hey, so talk about, you shot a really crazy video. Talk about like how quickly it nearly went viral.
So we've been working with White Cloud Drones.
We know them.
They've been on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're your cover page on your Facebook too.
They are.
But we met them at Geekdom last March, right when we got started, and they've really helped us make mobile homes look cool. Their drone shots, time-lapse reels from the GoPro on a house getting delivered. So the first video we did, we published, I think last June or July, just showing the process of turning a raw piece of Texas into a home site. And between Facebook and YouTube, I think we're over 520,000 views so far on that.
Wow.
And we just released a new one last month. Not so much about our company, but really telling the story of a family down in Refugio, Texas. Their home, 85 years old, 3 generations, got just wiped out by Harvey.
Sure.
And just talking about their journey.
No, Weinstein. The Hurricane Harvey.
Okay.
Hurricane Harvey, yeah.
Both too soon, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hurricane Harvey, we keep going down the coast, and it's rowdy down there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Talk about how you got into the business, in the industry of the business originally.
I started in the industry when I was 23. Really, I just needed a job.
Sure.
Be perfectly honest, and it's funny. I almost didn't show up to the interview because I didn't know if I wanted to sell mobile homes.
Yeah.
I knew.
Not a lot of street cred there, right? Yeah.
No, the twirling home on Wizard of Oz, and there's a lot of stereotypes that we encounter even to this day. But when I first got to start meeting these families and seeing who this industry helps, I mean, it's teachers, first responders, just hardworking folks looking to get their piece of the American dream, and it's just a set of people that are kind of underserved and just kind of won my heart. I love doing it.
I think, my dad did real estate for 30 years, right? In the 70s and 80s, manufacturing homes or mobile homes didn't have a stigma. It was kind of like the standard starter home.
Right.
Like most people, if they didn't inherit a home, back then you had to do like 20% down, and it was these crazy interest rates. So, it was the only affordable housing in the late 70s and early 80s for a very long time. And I think, so you feeling that that's coming back? Or here's a better question. Why is it such a good discussion to start talking about manufactured homes as far as affordable housing?
Affordable housing in general is just a conversation, especially here in Texas, we need to have ASAP. We all know what's going on in, the West Coast, San Francisco and whatnot. And, being up in Austin, you've got folks making the most money ever and then folks making the least. So it's definitely something we need to address. Factory-built housing gets it quick. Technology nowadays, it gets quality home, and it's that affordability aspect.
Sure.
What do they start at right now?
Our homes start anywhere from 19,000, and our biggest, 2,000 square foot, maybe mid 70s.
I couldn't find anyone a house near
No.
19,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, average price in San Antonio is
236.
yeah, over 200,000 now. So
Right.
it's tough to
So
find
it's
a
a
good start.
third. Your biggest one's a third of the average, single family detached home.
Right. And, you take into effect the land and the improvements, you're still, an acre land, 2,000 square foot home, 120, 130 all in.
And you did mention that if you're able to put it on a FHA approved
Slab.
that it can go FHA or VA.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
And USDA is another really cool zero down option that these homes will qualify for.
Because it's in the geographic. Usually, some of these places are in the geographic area for USDA.
Right.
And
Yes, sir.
so you can use all three then of the major loans that are out there for sure.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Quick takeaway. So, how is your team really using the technology to improve like the buying process with your customers?
We've got full 3D virtual reality tours, which they can see on their phone or computer. A lot of folks have
Or
those.
VR goggles.
Yeah, and that's being at Geekdom, we've been exposed to all this new tech and,
Sure.
and these new ways of thinking we didn't come into the industry with. So we've been using the goggles from Merge VR to show folks homes without physically having them. Of course, White Cloud drones with their media production there, and we actually developed a mobile app that allows our customers to, whether it's traditional real estate or manufactured home, on the financing side, there's a million pieces of paper, and it's just a pain in the butt to go through that loan process. So the app gives them an itemized checklist. If they have their pay stub, they click that button, snap a picture, it goes to the bank, and then it keeps them up to speed on what's going on, delivery time frames, AC, warranty work, that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Well, it seems like they're a one-stop shop. If you want some more information about this awesome company, check them out at findmymobilehome.com or call them at 210-510-0500. Again, that's 510-0500. That's our show. We'll see you next week.
Bye.